Atlantis Unveiled.
Yes, continuing my series on Atlantis, I am talking of Adam, who is purported to be the first man created in the three Abrahamic religions. The three Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, and in that chronological order, mention Adam as the first one. Now, the original Adam can be traced to the Yoruboid, and Yoruban in Yoruba land of Nigeria. Now, who is Adam? Adam is said to be the first created man. Now, let's look at Adam critically. Adam was created in Ife. What do I mean? Ife is where Adam is created. Now let's look at it. The original name of Adam is Adumu, which is an extant god in Odeshakiri. Now, if you go to Odeshakiri, you will notice that when the gods appear on land, because in Odeshakiri they appear from the water, they appear on land. Now, when they appear on land in the form of masquerades, they take the various shapes of different water creatures. But Adumu, the dwarfish Adumu, who manifests as the dwarf, is the first in human form. Is the god that appears on earth in the form of a human, not in the form of any of the water creatures or sky creatures. Now, let's look at it critically. The Adumu of the Odeshakiri resembles the Prajapati of Hindu religion, which are depicted as hermaphrodites. Adumu in Odeshakiri was a hermaphrodite and still appears as a hermaphrodite. Now, the Adam in the Bible, was he a hermaphrodite? Yes, at the beginning. No, at the end. Why yes at the beginning? Now, if Jehovah or Elohim could separate Eve from Adam, what happened? There is a surgical operation by spacemen. If femininity can be removed from Adam and Adam becomes a man and Eve becomes a woman, it shows clearly that the original Adam was therefore a hermaphrodite and not a male nor a woman. Adam became a man when Eve was taken out of him. Now, that is that. Now, let us look deeply into Yoruba pantheon. I've given you the instance that the Prajapatis, which are modeled on the model of Adumu, which is in Odeshakiri, is in the form of a man. Now, Oduduwa as Orisha, different from Oduduwa as human. You must know the difference. Oduduwa as Orisha was a hermaphrodite, appearing male, appearing female. And another name for Oduduwa is also Adumu. Now, there are two migrations to the Nile Valley. The spread of the religion of Adam is what I'm saying. Two migrations to the Nile Valley. These two migrations, one from East Africa and the most major from West Africa, from what is now the Yoruboid groups of people. Now, Adumu reached Egypt first with the name Adumu. Later it became Atum and later Atom. Now, let's look at all those names. Adumu, the son of Ta, appeared as a diminutive human, which is in the form of the pygmy. Now, if we look at this critically, we see that the original Adam was in the form of a dwarf. Yes, a dwarf, the form of a dwarf, the original Adam. Now, this dwarf now, a smallish man in a Shakiri is called Atumu. T and D, they alternate because they are all dentals and the linguistic this thing. So you see that Atumu, Adumu are the same thing. Now, you come again to prove that the word is actually an Ishakiri or Yoruba word. You see Edema. Look at Adam. Edema. Now, Edema means a gentleman polished in the way of Adam, of primordial listing. So this is the Adam. Now, the Greek philosophers, when they pick, especially Democritus, when he picked Adam from Egypt, because it migrated from Odeshakiri and this thing to Egypt, when they picked the word from Egypt, it became atom. Atom. Atom now is the basis of all buildings, the making of the whole universe. What is the linkage? Adam, the first man, the one that brought life. Atom, the building block of life. So you can see, my listeners, as we progress, that Ode Shakiri, Igala, Ife, Elijah, they constitute the lost Atlantis. You can agree with me now by the analysis of the name Adumu, Edema, Atumu. Then look at Adamorisha, which is coming from Ijebu Water side, and from Ijebu, it's actually moved from Olagwe in Oroke quarters from De Shakiri to Ijebu Water side, from Ijebu Water side, and then to this thing, the Adamorisha, Adumu Umale. Thank you.